Honourable Davidson.
Ki te pirimia, e tautoko ana ia I ngā kōrero me ngā mahi katoa a tōna kāwanatanga.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Yes.
Does he think it is possible to protect the environment and create new jobs, or is relying on extractive industries the only way to create jobs?
In answer to the first part of the question, yes.
How would he respond to concerns that he is leading a government that is willing to risk permanent and irreversible damage to our land, oceans and fresh water through his government's courting of policies of offshore mining?
Well, what I'd say to that member is I think their actions are economic vandalism and insanity. I think the recent statement and policy we've seen around mining makes no sense.
Does he think it's acceptable that his fast-track process could be excluding the voices of communities like those in Otago, Northland and Coromandel who don't want to see their local whenua or moana turned into an ecological wasteland?
Well, I reject the characterisation of that question, but I'm incredibly proud of our fast track. We make no apologies. We are going to get things done and built in this country, and we are prioritising economic growth above everything else.
Supplementary. The Honourable David Seymour.
Is the government very careful not to do permanent and irreversible damage to New Zealand's reputation by avoiding even the threat of tearing up consents already issued?
We are. I think it is very dangerous when you send a message to regional New Zealand that you don't deserve high-paying jobs, you can go on the benefit. I think it's a very dangerous message sent to international investors that creates a chilling effect for all investors. And I think it's a very dangerous thing when you say we won't do those high-paying mining jobs here in New Zealand, but we will do them in Australia, so go over there.
Supplementary. Honourable Davidson.
Is the government's message to people in regional New Zealand that their future is in the boom and bust of mining instead of backing them with long-term sustainable industries that won't disappear when all the profits have been extracted from our environment?
Our message is very clear to regional New Zealand that you deserve high-paying jobs, not just being consigned to a life on a benefit.
Does he accept that genuine economic security for workers comes from sustainable industries like wood processing, renewable energies or jobs for nature, and not from gambling the future of our regions on the fluctuating price of gold and coal?
I think job security comes from actually respecting the rule of law and not ripping up contracts you don't like the shape of.
The Honourable Shane Jones.
To the Prime Minister,
No,
Mr.
just wait till the House shows some respect for people who are about to ask a question. The Honourable Shane Jones.
To the Prime Minister. What is his response, given that the message has gone to international investors and domestic that their rights will be expropriated after the next government? Heaven forbid that the last member who spoke should be in a cabinet.
I think it sends a chilling effect, as we saw with the oil and gas ban. That is what happened. It sounded like a great bumper sticker, but the second and third order implications were not thought through, and as a result, we have a shortage of gas, which we desperately need. And this just sends a chilling effect to investors, all investors, for a country that struggles to attract foreign direct investment.
Supplementary.
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Could I ask the Prime Minister as to whether he finds it ironic that the Nordic countries are world's leading environmentalists, but they believe massively in extraction because you can't get to being one without the other?
The Minister's exactly right. If we want to make the transition to clean energy, we actually need mining. We need mining for EVs, we need mining for solar panels, and Norway is a great example of that.
Supplementary.
Honourable David Seymour.
How important does the government believe confidence, continuity and certainty are for investment, jobs and growth?
Absolutely important. It's important, as I said, to respect the rule of law and to ensure that there is certainty, that there is clarity, because these are investors making long-term investments that end up ultimately creating high-paying, high-income jobs for Kiwis, and that's a good thing.